Alright, hey guys, this is where we left off. Again, we're trying to make one of these right here. Okay, so now that's been about 5-10 minutes, you're gonna take your writing utensil right here and trace the top tech deck. You're gonna take each clamp off, then trace the part with the clamp covered. Okay, don't take the tech decks off yet. You're gonna have to take your sharp pencil and get inside those holes and just move it around in there. Alright, now you can take the tech decks off. And now you have a little mold of a tech deck right here. Alright, now you can get your scissors. And just cut out the tech deck very carefully, because if you don't take your time, it's going to be really sloppy. So just kind of, it might be kind of hard to cut because there's glue, but you'll be fine. Just try to get it as clean as possible along the lines. It'll look better if you get it right on the lines. Alright, and then once you get it all cut out, you can just clean it up if you want. Make sure there's no extra flaps or anything. Alright, so now you have this. Okay? And now you want to find a surface that you can poke a hole in that your parents won't care. So I just got my trumpet case because I don't really care. And where the holes are, you're just gonna take the little pin and just go right through it. Right where the holes are, you're just gonna poke through it. Make sure it goes all the way through. You want to make sure you get right on the dots too. Make sure they're all lined up, or else the trucks won't go on correctly. Right? So now you can just kind of put the finishing touches by just running it through one more time. If you have a bulletin board in your house, it'd be really great if you just stuck it up on the bulletin board and just stabbed through it. But I don't have one, so, well, not with me. There's a lot of ways you can do this. It doesn't matter if you bend the board, guys, because it's still wet and soggy from the glue, so you can just shape it the way you want it to. Alright, so now that you've done that, you can take your tool and right where the holes are, see, you can see the holes in there. You can take your tech deck tool and where the screw is, just put the screw inside the hole and just twist it around. And it's going to make the hole bigger. So it's going to be easier to put the bolt in, or the screw, whatever you want to call it. If it looks sloppy, that's fine, because the grip tape is going to be going over it anyway. This is just going to help. Alright. So just run the little pin through again. Make sure you don't stab yourself. Done that before, don't want, and it hurts, and you don't want to do that. Alright, time to put the grip tape on. Get your glue, and your grip tape or sandpaper, whatever you have. I have sandpaper, so that means I have to glue it on. I'm just going to do the same thing you did when you're gluing your plies together. Just kind of put the glue on. Just kind of put it around, make sure it doesn't leak out. If it does, it's okay. And all the glue's on, you're just going to take the sandpaper and just lay it over and press it down. So you're just going to press it down. It's okay if you get glue all over the place because you're going to be cutting it anyway. And if you want to help the glue like compress more, just put your clamps back on. And then just give the clamps some squeezes. Squeeze the whole thing, it just doesn't really matter. Take the clamps off. So now you have this. Now you have to cut all the excess off. Flip it over. And just cut around it. Try to make the cut as clean as possible. Got some glue everywhere on my fingers. But that's fine. Okay, so the grip tape. Okay, so that's what you got. Bottom, top. Alright, now you need to poke the holes through the top of the grip tape, which to do that, you're just going to flip it over onto its white side and take that pin right here. Take that pin and just run it through the holes. The other side. Alright. And now you can kind of see the holes on the grip tape. Kind of see through them. See that? Now you want to go through those. Now you want to flip it over to the black side facing up and go through those with the pin. It's going to widen the hole. Flip it over. Alright, so now you can see the holes on both sides. And if you can't see the holes through both sides, just use this pin and just drive it through more to make sure you can see it. Alright, to make the holes bigger, because do you seriously think a screw from a tech deck can fit through those little holes? I don't think so. So you have to take your little tech deck tool here and just run that through the holes too. Alright, see now you can see the holes. Alright, now to shape the tail, you're going to take your thumb and put it over the tail. And make like a little knuckle right here, put that under it. Put your thumb there and just curl your thumb. That's going to shape your tail. You want your tail to be high, like this one. So that's just what you're going to do on both sides. So it's going to give you that. Now, you want to let this dry for a little while, and then you need to just put the little screws in and then just put the trucks on. I mean, that's simple enough, you can do that yourself. And if you can't get the screw through, just take your tool and just make the hole bigger. So that's all you really need to do. And then after you get the trucks on and you let this harden for a while, it's going to be really nice. So just shaping the tail any way you want. Just take your thumb and just roll it. Shape the tail anywhere you want. You can have it low, you can have it high, you can have it whatever you like. Just, that's what it's going to get. Just put the trucks through and you got it. This is what's going to be when you're done.